Hi, it's nomadicMadman. Hey, it's about December 12th. I started a new painting. Actually, I'm just messing around, but I just want to document whatever I am about to do. The other day, I tried a new technique of creating the background of a sky. It didn't turn out well, so I'm going to redo it today. We'll see what happens. So for this first initial application, I'm going to be using gesso. Gesso? I'm going to be using gesso. I have a big bottle of it here. I guess it's gesso. And I'll be mixing it with, I watched a artist talk about using this, anyway, I'm going to be using this, it's a liquid, it's called the retarder. It slows down the drying time of acrylic paints. Can't be used with oil, but this particular one can be used with acrylic. And it just allows you time to work the sky a little bit. So this is going to be an experiment primarily. So I'm going to use quite a bit. And of this retarder, last time I did quite a bit. I'm going to use a little less this time, just kind of eyeballing it. Anyways, then I'm going to mix it together and apply it on the palette, or apply it on the painting. All right, here we go. I guess I'll use this one. Maybe I'll set up a stand because I can't do this one-handed. Very well. All right. There's a guy I watched do this online. He made it look so easy. Anyways. I might put a link to that guy's video because he does a lot better than me. If I actually upload this, which I tend to do that, I don't necessarily know that I will, but man, it's already, I probably should have mixed up more paint because it's already running thin. All right. Now I'm putting some cerulean blue. The artist had like a crimson red or something, but I don't have that yet. So I'm just going to use red. And titanium white for the clouds. I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to do. I already have paint on my hand. So I'm getting some of the cerulean blue. And I'm going to start at the top. Just put it on. Then come down. It's kind of moving. I'm going to try to tighten that down. I'm going to put a little, it's actually drying out more than, put a little water on it. I don't think the focus is working so good. A little more water. I should put more retardant or retarder or whatever that is on it. This is me doing a sky. Whoop, I didn't want to do that. All right. And then he used a maroon color or something to make the sky dirty around the bottom. It looks a little too dirty. All right. This is my attempt at a new technique for painting skies and clouds. All right, I'm gonna clean this brush a little bit. Set that aside, and what I'm gonna try now is, well, he recommended a fan brush, but last time I tried that, I think I might need a better fan brush, but I'm going to try whatever this brush is with titanium white. Just put a little bit on it. And I don't know what I'm just going to try to make some sort of cloud while watching my camera. Now he did a lot better job. Well, I'm not done, so maybe he didn't. Just kidding, he did a really good job. And the reason why his technique is different, excuse me, is the retarder allows the bottom coat to be wet longer, allowing the colors to mix better. Although I've always done it wet on dry and it always worked out, but this is wet on wet, basically. Through the camera it looks okay, I guess. I don't know. I tried this, like I said earlier in the week. I didn't really like how it turned out, and I'm not really sure I care for the wet on wet yet. Alright. I'm just going to try to blend it in a little bit here. All right, I'm gonna quit looking at the camera. I'm gonna look at the canvas. Duh. Oop, I got red on it. Let's see. Maybe I'll put a little red on there. Might try a dry brush. This is a very cheap brush, number 4. The cheapest that they had at the art shop. I'm just kind of doing dabbing circular motions. I think I'm gonna get some more white. Put right in here. I don't think I did. I remember as a kid when I lived in Mesa, Arizona, sitting in an empty field in the spring, watching these clouds drift by, trying to picture things in the clouds. I still do it as an adult, but mostly did it when I was a kid, and it was one of the childhood memories, clouds. There's another artist that I actually bought there's one long video, but he was an oil painter, and he had a brush he called a stippler, and the way he did his clouds is he might have did it on a board instead of canvas, because this canvas bounces, but he would basically, some drops in the brush, he would basically stipple it like this, is what he called it. But it was oil painting, but it may be the same thing. Stippling. He was from somewhere in Europe. if it's still wet, then you can put some high clouds. I think this is cirrus or something. And it's starting to dry, so I don't know if this is going to work. Let's see. Let me get another dry brush. This is a new brush I bought, so I don't know what it does, but it's kind of too soft. I think I'm going to put a little water on it. That'll probably wreck it. Fingers on my camera hander going numb. All right, let's do a little dab of water, see if we can smear that just a hair bit more. And back to this number 4. I'm going to bring this cloud out just a little bit more. See, the paint's a little more tacky now. It's not totally dry, but it's still blending a little bit. I'm gonna put a little dab of water on it. Put it down here. Oops. So it's kind of got a dirty look to it, like a set. Well, I don't know about sunset, but in my mind, when I was thinking of this, I was thinking there's a lot you could do with this. I was thinking a desert scene with like red rocks, like the Monument Valley in Arizona, or is that Utah, wherever it is. But you can also do an ocean right here. I might just do that for fun. I've never done an ocean. All right. My hand, I was getting tired of holding that camera, so I set up a stand. Let's see if this works better. I think you can see it. Can you see it? Okay, there's a mistake. I wasn't watching what I was doing. I put my paintbrush right in the blue, cerulean blue. That was just a happy mistake. I think Bob Ross would say that. Do my stippling. I think I need another dry brush. I have all kinds of brushes around here. It's pretty dry, so I don't think it's blending like it was. So this is mostly dry, wet on dry now. It might be too dry. Switched over to my wet brush. See if I can blend this in a little bit. I might add just a touch of red, just to give it, to blend it in with this down here a little bit. I think you can see that. See the red's on, have a little bit of red. That might be too much red. I think that was too much red. I need a little bit more cloud right in here. don't know. Now I'm just kind of trying to imagine what a cloud would look like. I think I'm going to blend this way. Trying to create some highlights or something. You know, actually, I don't have any idea. I'm just having fun again, I guess. Came home from work today. I'm like, what in the heck am I going to do? I don't know. It's not a perfect cloud, but I don't want perfect clouds. Actually, when I was doing my last painting, I was thinking about doing a buffalo cloud. In my painting that I have up on the wall, you can't see it here, but I've showed it last video. I have like a series of horses, a couple of horses, a buffalo, a weasel, a bear, and a thunderbird in it. Anyways, but I thought about doing a big, huge sky with a cloud in the shape of a buffalo. Someday I'll do that. All right, I think I'm going to switch over and maybe do either land or the ocean or something. So hold tight. All right, this paint is an ultramarine blue. I don't know if it's really... I'm making this part up, so I'm putting a little on my palette. I might pull over some of this cerulean blue off. Well, let me see. Let's see where I put the bottle. I can't find my other tube of... Oh, here's some gray. I like this gray. Warm gray. With the cerulean blue. Doggone. Who's running this show? Found it. All right. I think I'm going to put some of that retarder on it, just so it's not too fast drying. So I'm going to start with the cerulean blue and a touch of the aqua blue or whatever it is. Maybe a little gray. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but here we go. That's relatively straight. Let me get a bigger brush. I guess. Okay, this may not turn out. I think I better mix up a bigger batch. Oh, I see an island. There's an island right here. Bigger batch. Probably too much water. I guess that's a good start. I have a piece of some bristle right there. Oh well. I'm not sure what this color's doing. We might leave it like that for now. Before I mess it up. This brush ain't working. All right. Anyways, I'm going to attempt to put something right in here. I mean, this isn't a very good horizon, but whatever. I'm going to do some black with the blue. Just see if I can create a little image right in here. I don't know what happened to the paint here. This didn't blend very well. I'll probably be touching that up later. And I'll have to use a smaller brush. Not that one. This one. So I'm going to mostly be doing it with blue. It's like a volcano right there. Mixing a little black. Or actually what I want is hooker green. Oh, it's hookers. Plural. Wonder if I could get a palm tree on that. Maybe. All right, I think we're going to have to let that dry. And then come in for some final touch-ups. I just wanted to be a hint of a land. Oh, and I need a bird. Probably a few birds. All right, it's been 5 minutes. It's not long enough. Got a different brush, number 12, filbert. It's pretty rough, coarse hair. But before it gets too dry, I kind of wanted to fix the ocean. For some reason, the colors didn't blend very well, or I'm not actually sure what happened. And I kind of need to fix that. And before this dries, I'm going to use some, satin varnish, clear gesso. What? I'm not even sure what this is. Clear gesso. Transparent gesso. Let's see what that is. I don't remember. I'm not sure what that is. I think I want to use this, whatever it is. I'm just going to put it with the blue. It looks white. I'm hoping it goes clear, but we'll find out. But I wanted to mix it with, I think I need a little bit of red just to make it kind of blend in with the sky. Where's my red? It's in my other palette somewhere. Guess I'll get red somewhere. Just a touch of red. Mix it in there to dirty it up. This could mess it up. You know what I need? I need something, but I don't know what it is. I'm just gonna mix things up. What I need is a white. Uh-oh. I need something. I guess I could use water because it's drying too fast and not blending. And the water is not going to be all the same color, so I think we're okay. Where is that? Oh, here it is. I was looking for a little bit of white. Maybe. Never done an ocean or whatever, so I might put some detail in it later. Can actually make this, blend this, make it look like clouds down here a little bit, maybe. Mixing a little of some medium with white. And now I need a paper towel because I have too much on my brush. Okay, now I am experimenting. Actually, it's all one big experiment. Now I'm going to blend this a little bit. There's some blue on there. Oh, hello. Mixed it a little bit red with some sort of medium that is transparent. I don't know. I may stop for the day. A little water on my brush. I kind of want to blend this in a little bit down here. I guess the effect I'm going with right now is that I'm blending the sky in the ocean so there's not an actual horizon with kind of a cloudy haze. Looks like I need to touch up my island a little bit. What do you think? All right. a very fine brush. Lost a lot of the mountain. I'm using the green. This is a medium matte. It's transparent. Kind of just helps give a different sheen, and it also helps thin the paint. Add a little black. I wonder if there would be a shadow. Seems like there would be. I just made the mountain bigger. Holy cow. Didn't mean to do that, per se. Darker than I meant to do. Probably shouldn't keep painting, but I am. I have a better brush. This is a better brush. It's a very fine, finer even, short liner. All right. I'm definitely almost stopping. All right. That's it for now.